Everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Texans Cowboys tonight. Fantasy football rounding up. I want to see where the fellas are at. Got my league mates, the JFL league mates. Got the NOOCH FFL league mates. Got the guys that I've been talking to all year. Want to see who's in here. Oh, man, good one. Just did a nice little promo. My boy T Rich, great looking out. Signed up. No gimmicks. No gimmicks. I don't know why we all don't do this more. I signed up to Fanatics Sportsbook. First of all, with the Fanatics Sportsbook, you get points on the Fanatics website with the apparel where they got all the jerseys. You can't beat that. Every bet I make, a couple percent goes to the next jersey I'm buying. Oh, I can't believe that one. Got to get the boys in here. Let's go. Oh, good week of football. I'm alive. I don't know how that's happening. I'm alive in my own league. I'm hanging on against Cousin Jonathan, and I'm hanging on against Bono. Unless Mixon gets a 29, I might be able to get by. These leagues are heating up. Jonathan is getting beat by me. He's in front of me. For me to get to the playoffs in my own league, I got to pass Jonathan and Darlene. My mother is beating Darlene right now, and I'm beating Jonathan. So I could leapfrog both of them. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. That is beautiful. Oh, hey, what's up, Heather? Oh man. Hey, you know what? That's why we always gotta stay with all that stuff. It always changes. Look at Daniel Jones is out. A couple hours ago, they announced Daniel Jones is gone. Wandell, no yards per catch. Wandell went south with the yards per catch, and then I get silly with it with my humor. But like that's how it's when you see it like that. It's like it's like when somebody shows you something, believe them. Like if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Wandell is Mr. 5-yard button hook lately, so I wasn't confident with him. Quentin Johnson, the Chargers. Ladd McConkey had himself a game. Somebody was in here yesterday. I think it was Thomas. They were saying Brian Robinson Jr. or Ladd McConkey. They both had good games. But I'm alive. I won again. Did you win? Did you win, Heather? I'm hanging on in both leagues. Now, tonight, I'm going against, I'm looking at my score right now. I'm winning by 28. 26 and yeah, I'm winning by 28. I got one. He's got one. Oh, I still got my defense. I got Texans defense, and he's got Mixon. So even if he puts up a 30 with Mixon, if I get a 5 with the Texans defense, I still squeak by. The only way I'll lose tonight is if Mixon puts up a super blaster game. But I'm looking at my opponent's board to start the week. My opponent had Saquon Barkley put up a 33. If Mixon puts up a 33 tonight, I lose. Oh God. I set myself up so much for this one league, the JFFL. I was talking so much shit yesterday, but it's not really over yet. The guy that I'm playing, his team goes off like home runs each guy. So I gotta really hope that I get by here tonight. Set myself up to be a bullseye. Oh man, I bet T Rich just set me up. I got some stuff for tonight. I love Saquon Barkley. I'm so down on the Giants. Like I'm just thinking, I don't want to start cursing early. We got Tommy fucking Cutlets coming in this Sunday. They just benched Daniel Jones. They announced the Daniel Jones era is over. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. A little late. So they gave Daniel Jones all the millions of dollars. And then they had the nerve on Inside the NFL. They had the nerve to show us the video of these stiffs in the room of the Giants coaching meeting, and the guy goes, "Well, we're not we're not gonna keep Saquon. This is Daniel's year. It's Daniel's year. We're giving Daniel all the money. What are we gonna keep Saquon for $12 million, handing the ball off? Like, hey, asshole, that's not how you run a team. By the calculations over here, sometimes a guy making nothing might be the unsung hero of your team that wins a championship that year. Like this fucking guy." He's like, well, if we're going to give Daniel Jones the contract, well, why are we going to keep Saquon? We're going to give him $12 million a year to hand the ball off. No, it's Daniel's year. What do you mean it's Daniel's year? Oh my God! And then they tried to say he lost a step. They tried to like slander him. Like they were like he lost a step. I'm like, I don't know. I was telling Ryan, I'm like, I don't think he lost a step. He looks pretty good to me. No, he's not the same. Like, no, I think he is the same. I think he is. And like those athletes that are like top notch guys, when they tear their ACL, those top notch players that train hard and come back right, they come back faster. So I wasn't worried about Saquon. Adrian Peterson came back faster. Cooper Kupp came back faster. Julian Edelman came back faster. Saquon Barkley looks faster. Man, so T-Rich just hooked it up. He called me, and we have. I got the FanDuel sports book. I mess around a little bit. So T-Rich told me to do. He sent me the link to Fanatics Sportsbook. So I'm all right. So I hit the Fanatics, and if I've loaded $10, he got $50 free play, and then I would get $50. I'm like, get the hell out of here, T-Rich. I don't believe you. Hey, T-Rich, what's up? I was just talking about you. So I'm like, I don't believe you, T-Rich. No way. So I load the $10. I get the free casino played a little blackjack, turned it into 10 real ones. Oh, and then I got the free play. Like once my bet goes through, the $110 play that I did, then I get free $50 too. So just for that promo, signing up, I spent $10 and I'm gonna play with a $50 one later. But I made 2 bets tonight so far. And I want to talk about it right now. I don't want if anybody's got a little sports book app on their phone, bet responsibly, set your gaming limits like the NOOCH does. One time I was so pissed. I was losing, and I was like, all right, I'll load another 25. Like, that's nothing. So I went to do it. It's like, nope, responsible gaming is set. I'm like, oh shit. And you can't even change it. That's why it's responsible gaming. They got it like super locked. But then I was proud of myself. Once I couldn't get in, I was so proud of myself. So we looked at the lines tonight. We did a little early line, dissections, a little bit, couple conversations. I have something that I really like tonight. I really like it. I've been watching Mechie. Yes, that's right, T-Rich. You knew I was going to say it. I've been watching John Mechie for weeks. I like him. I know Nico Collins is back, but I know football doesn't give a shit about fantasy projections and that shit. I think we can catch him tonight with Mechie. They're not going to just fucking forget he exists on Earth because Collins is back. That's not how shit works. There's still no Stephon Diggs. It's Nico, Tank Dell, Long Neck, Schultz, and Mechie. Now, we looked. It already went up. Fucking around with you guys. We hesitated. I lost 5 yards. I feel like I got robbed already, but it's in. This afternoon, Mechie's over-under was 10.5 yards. Oh, Elizabeth, it's the big one. Once I saw that, I was like, oh, guys. I told a few people, I was like, hey, keep an eye on Mechie tonight. So I got home. It's 15 now. Jesus. Unless that sports book we were just on was robbing us. Let's see what Mechie is. Let's see what Mechie is on the regular one that I always look at, FanDuel. If it's 10, we're going a couple more on Mech. Come on, Mech. I like Mechie. And I did Mechie first touchdown tonight and Schultz, my boy, Dalton Long Neck Corona Schultz. I noticed him as a young player on the Cowboys. He got 8 yards. His neck got 10, first down. But, then he went to Houston. And CJ Stroud, you know what? Keep looking for that big play and all that shit. I get it. But you need your tight end. And Schultz is a good player. I like Schultz tonight as a little wrinkle. Everybody's expecting takedown, Nico Collins, Joe Mixon. And on top of that, I'm playing against Joe Mixon, so I ain't betting Joe Mixon. I wish him well. Just don't get a 28. Oh, man. But so Schultz, first touchdown. Mechie, first touchdown. Just a little fooling around. But the bet that I have in so far right now is Mechie over 15. Now, I'm going to be pissed if I log into FanDuel and it's 5 yards less. Oh, my goodness. That would make me like a sucker. Deontay Johnson, we're keeping. You know what? Baltimore, we didn't even know if Mark Andrews was like alive until like a couple weeks ago. Like, Baltimore is wacky. They don't care how it looks. They're just going to win. Like, I wouldn't trust it. There's so many other options in the NFL. Don't bust your own chops with Deontay Johnson, Heather. I wouldn't do it. That's like, I got to look for next week. Hey, you should look, Heather, Tyler, I know you're looking. Like, I've never seen so many people on a bye as week 12 next week. Oh. We got, after this is over, look into next week. Every one of us in the league is going to need guys. I wish I had more fab money for this week. I'm not going to have enough fab money for this week. I'm not. I got so many guys on a bye. I'm like short. I can't even start a full team this week. So then I looked at my opponent. My opponent is missing Jamar Chase, Breece Hall, and James Cook. So he's in trouble a little bit. Then I looked at some other guys. They're all missing guys. What is our waiver wire going to look like? There's going to be guys putting $3, $4, $5 on guys and not getting them. Somebody's going to be stuck with like, I don't even know, Mechie. Oh, I'll tell you what, early sign on tonight. 49ers, Juan Jennings handles tight windows. T-Rich, Juan Jennings, number 1 NFL receiver yesterday in tight windows. Got you. Oh, that was a hell of a trade by the NOOCH, keeping himself going. Oh, I think that was a good one. Stay afloat, Juan. Stay afloat. Mooney pulled a little hammy yesterday. Oh, I'm worried. Oh, Mooney pulled. We got to get that X-ray. Darnell Mooney's injury not serious. Oh shit. That's good. It said not serious. Okay, we'll be back. He's on a bye this week. Rest the hammy. Do some pool therapy. Where's his Instagram? I'll hit him up. I need his ass for playoffs. Come on, Darnell. Take care of yourself. Rest. Don't be on the feet too much in your bye week. These young guys, they're crazy. Don't be running around. I should be his coach. Darnell, take care of your hammy. I used to see all the Giants players in the clubs all the time. When we were in Joey's in Clifton, Ahmad Bradshaw, the defensive backs, Will Peterson, Will Allen, those guys were always in there. Plaxico Burress was always in the same joints as us, always. I used to see Plaxico at the barbershop on by Nash Park, by where I used to play high school baseball down in Clifton. They would be in there. Those are good times, like in the late 2000s, like 06, 07, 08. I used to see a lot of those guys, like around the areas by us where we lived. I cannot believe the Giants said adios to Daniel Jones today, guys. Adios. That's it. No more. They got rid of Saquon Barkley and told this guy, scram. 9 months later. Oh, my God. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Oh, my God. We got rid of Saquon, and this is what happened. We better get Shador. I'm going to start cursing. We better get Shador Sanders like quick. We got to get a top-notch quarterback that's going to do fucking damage next year. We're not waiting. Like, these kids are ready. Cam Ward, fucking Jalen Milrose. There's a lot of quarterbacks. Like, we need to get a dynamic quarterback right away. I'm pissed off. I don't want no fucking body doubles either. We got Eli, and then we got a guy that looked exactly like Eli to me with a touch of Jim Carrey. Like, let's change it up. Let's go. Shador, 25. Shador, 25. Bring Dion. Let Dion coach the team too. Whatever needs to be done. Tell you what, CJ Stroud, that's a beautiful bet tonight. Dallas, no chance. No chance tonight. I don't usually say that because sports, sports has a way of always keeping you honest. Unless it's NOOCH betting the Super Bowl plus 20,000. Oh, 2 years in a row. Oh, I'll tell you what, big game player, big game, like how I always fool around you guys. I'm on a Super Bowl crazy streak 3 years in a row. I just hit overtime. I was like, guys, this game's going overtime. And then it did. That's like hitting the lottery. The year before, I called 38-35. It happened. What am I, psychic? And the year before that, I called Cooper Kupp game MVP, and it happened. That was only plus 1,000. Only plus 1,000. So I'm on a 3-year Super Bowl hallelujah bet streak. I hit 3 in a row. A 1,000 and 2 plus 20,000s. Not too bad. I only had $2 on the plus 20,000, but it's 200. Oh man. Oh. So tonight we like the Houston Texans. We're gonna chop this thing down. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look at how much I robbed myself with Mechie. Here we go. I want to see the over-unders of the receivers. Receiving specials. I don't want specials. Just give me what they are. Was that them now? What is this shit? I'm looking right now. I'm on FanDuel. Receiving specials, I guess. No, I don't want specials. Give me the regular stuff. Same game parlay. Let's go. Here we go. I got it. I don't like specials. I don't need the FanDuel to put a couple things together for me. I got my own. I'll do my own. Rarely do I look at the specials, but sometimes they're fun ones. Here we go. Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz. Let's look at my buddy Nick. Dalton Schultz. I have fun with Schultz. Receiving yards, 25 burger. I could see that. I could see that tonight. Oh, NOOCH. I know how to find weak spots on the line. I'll tell you what. I'm like Detective Columbo out here. Man, can I find a weak spot on a line? Whew. Dalton Schultz, 25 yards. That's the first one going down. Let me just clear this board. All right, Texans money line first. Dalton Schultz, 25 yards. 25 or 3 catches? Do they have? Let's see, 3 catches. I feel more comfortable with 3 catches because these guys, Heather, Wandell. Hey, what's up, Big O? Hey, we got the Madison ladder yesterday. We got it yesterday, yo. What'd I tell you? Offensive. I find weak spots. I'm like one of those dogs. Like, what are they called? Ratters. I find weak spots on a line. I find them. I'm finding them right now. Madison yesterday. I was like, I don't know. Madison's a pretty good receiver. New offensive coordinator at 25 yards. He was plus like 240. And we hit the whole ladder. Right up Mount Everest. We hit it, Oscar. Good job. You had it. I'm taking it. Nice. Shit. Okay, so Dalton Schultz. Here's what I want to talk about. A lot of these guys break your heart because they don't get yards downfield. Dalton Schultz could catch 3 balls for 17 yards, and that would really piss me off. I think I'm going to take that 25 off. You never know. I don't expect him to be under 25 yards, but what do you feel more comfortable with? They're both the same odds, minus 134. 3 catches for Schultz or 25 yards. What's the better one? I need help on that. We're gonna pencil them both in, but I don't know. All right, where's my boy Mechie, man? I need to see Mechie right now. The Mechie ladders. Oh, 20-yard reception. Mechie, where are you? Mechie plus 300. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Mechie plus 300. 30-yard reception. Oh, they don't even have Mechie? Wow, the disrespect. The disrespect. Now I'm really hammering Mechie for a 20-yard catch. And I just want to tell you, I'm the 20-yard catch champion of the whole weekend. I'm gonna anoint myself that. Yesterday I'm like, you know what? I feel like I look at receivers yards per catch more than other people. There's some receivers that always get that long catch. I was like, Jerry Jeudy, he'll get one. Jameson Winston, he'll get one. Jameson Williams, he'll get one. And then who's the other one? I got all three yesterday. I'm feeling like we could. Wow. Nico Collins is even money. Oh, that's for the 30-yard catch. I like fooling around with them. Certain receivers, they like the Shaheeds from the Saints. They don't catch balls under 25 yards. There's certain guys, their role on the offense is to take the top off the D. Tank Dell. For Tank Dell to catch a 30-yard ball tonight, he's plus 240. That's look outable. Tank Dell 20 yards. I'm looking at Tank Dell tonight. CD who knows what's going to happen with that team. We need to hammer Houston money line. All right, I'm going to make my own decision. Somebody put it. Thank you, Oscar. I was just about to make my own decision. Okay, I agree with you. Good job. Thank you, Oscar. Okay, so I'm going to so we got Houston Texans money line, Schultz 3 catches. Right there, the bet is plus 123. But we're going to continue. Now what? What are we? Oh, where the fuck is Mechie, man? I want to see a Mechie ladder or something. I'll find him. Player receiving yards. They better have Mechie, or I'll quit FanDuel. Here we go. 15.5. Oh, fucking hey, man. Since I saw it, it went up 5 yards. Oh my goodness, that's a high jump. I still should go with it. What am I going to scream Mechie for fucking 6 hours and then not bet Mechie? I got to do it. I'm already too far in. I've been calling Mechie all day. I'm going to be a bitch and not have Mechie in this. Come on, Mechie. Shit. All right, here we go. Let me see. What's that? Ooh, plus 312. Texans money line, Schultz for 3, Mechie 15.5. All right, that's going in by itself. I don't want to get too crazy with the Mechie thing. So $5 wins 15.64. Okay. So at the end of the whole thing, I started with 5. I'll have a 20. Sounds good. That's a nice magic trick. That's all. Have a little fun. Now, let's do one together. What could we do here? Damn. Every once in a while, I get knocked off. I'm midway doing my thing, and I'll get knocked off. All right, let's build one. I need a few good men here to go over this board with me. We're gonna put no more than 5 things, no less than 3 probably. Something in there. I don't give a shit if that fucker's about plus 2,000. If we like it, we're gonna make one. We're gonna make a decent one. I won yesterday. My mother is on fire. My mother gave me 3 teams 5 weeks ago. I said, we'll do a teaser. 6.1. 4 weeks in a row. 1, 1, 1, 1. Sunday morning, she's like, Johnny, I like Green Bay, I like Buffalo, and I like Pittsburgh. I'm like, done. I didn't even question her. Put the teaser in. Got it. Another one. Mom on a 5-week winning streak. Another one. Nice one, Ma. Nice one. What we got some good ones yesterday. I got to sign back in here. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, I felt Buffalo yesterday too. We called it. I told Richie. Richie from New York came in from upstate New York. He came in the room. I was so happy. Richie, the Bills fan, came in. I'm like, Richie, it's your day. Buffalo's gonna win today. The Chiefs have been getting by with so many ways that they're bound to lose a game, and Buffalo's so good. Now Buffalo's got 6 in a row. Wow, Buffalo's good, man. All right, now Texans money line. Texans money line. Oh man, you know what? What if McCaffrey goes back down? I thought about that. It's funny you just said Mason. I was thinking, somebody else asked me that. And I said, McCaffrey, he's as big as a horse lately. He didn't used to always look like that. Now all of a sudden he's got bilateral Achilles tendonitis. Like, I don't know. Like, he's got to stay healthy. I would maybe, if you can afford to hold on to him, because I know a million people have crazy buys next week. A lot of people can barely field the team. If you could hang on to him, you should try for a little while. I would try, but because I don't know if McCaffrey's going to stay healthy. There's a lot more weeks. It's another month. He should. But if there's guys in your league you need to win, then you got to go do it. All right, Minnesota, Houston money line minus 370 is not a lot. Why aren't they 14-point favorite tonight? Dallas, Dallas is not. They're not winning tonight, guys. I feel real comfortable starting the parlay with Houston money line. It's only minus 375. All we need is like two more legs. Dalton Schultz return game. I hate to beat on a dead horse here, but Dalton Schultz, didn't he used to play for the Cowboys? I put $10. I can't believe I did this. It was stupid, but you know what? You never know. I was telling T Rich, Mechie. So he's like, just sign up to this thing so we both get our $50. I'm like, all right. So I sign up, and you get a free $10 to play with, but you got to play it, and the bet's got to be complete before you get the free 50. So I'm like, oh, Mechie first touchdown. It pays like $150 for the $10. We put it in this way. The first touchdown should be scored quickly. The bet will be complete, and I'll get my 50 faster. If Mechie ends up, oh my God, if he ends up getting the touchdown, now it's a win-win. So I thought that was a fun way to blow the $10 that I got for the first bet. Mechie first touchdown, and then I did Dalton Schultz. Oh, that's good job, Ma. That's right. Hit the like button, guys. I'm looking at this board tonight. They're not giving you any bargains. They're not giving you any bargains on Nico Collins. You don't get plus until 80 yards. There's no guarantee Nico Collins is coming out like he's racing eighth at the track. I'm like, no. Sometimes they work a guy back in slow. They're robbing you with Nico Collins right off the bat. Hey, who's got Nico Collins in my league? Mel? Jesus. Mel is torching my league. He's winning again. Who's he playing? Oscar or T Rich? He's playing one of you guys at the top, right? Shit. We got to get him. You know what? I can't wait to see who. You know what? It's a big matchup between my mom and Darlene. If my mom beats Darlene, I pick up a game on Darlene and Jonathan. Ooh, that would be great. We need that Dallas kicker to not do anything. All right, I'm making a quick parlay. I'm looking at the receivers. Do we like Tank Dell, Schultz receiving yards? I said him already. Jalen Tolbert is a sneaky good receiver. I like Tolbert. At 25 yards, he's minus 110. You know what? A shit game like this tonight, what the fuck else are they going to do? Hand it to Rico Dowdle when they're down 30? No. They're going to be throwing it. Jalen Tolbert for 25. That's a soft spot. I'm going to write that down. That's why I keep a pen. Because when I put it in my phone, it just goes into another screen. That's not real life. You old son of a bitch. Jalen Tolbert, 25 yards, -110. That is a bargain. That is a Bob's Discount Furniture. That is a whew, man. That is a Canal Street price. That is a knockoff sweatsuit price. Remember when they used to have all those knockoffs in Canal Street? I wonder if they still have those. They had everything. You could get a triple fat goose coat with the furry fucking hood. That shit was beautiful, and they were knockoffs. The North Face. I remember my boys took me there, Frank and Eric and Tori. We got down in there, and the guy was like, "Oh, come on, bro." We went inside, and everything was hanging in plastic. We're like, "Holy shit!" I walked out of there. I couldn't even hold it all for cheap. And in 2002 or 3, man, I probably spent $200 in the whole day. Gabe Davis out for season. Oh no. Where are they going to get that one catch a game from? Oh, Ma, you got to. Hey, Ma, I looked at the standings in our league, the NOOCH FL. Oh, Mel's beating T Rich. See this? Like, Mel's going to be 10-1. That's crazy. I want to look at our league right now. Mel's going to be 10-1. Oh, this is T Rich's league. I'm up on that one. I need to hang on there. All right, in our league, my mother's beating Darlene by 11. And Darlene's got Aubrey, Dallas's kicker. That's a weird game. I don't know how I feel. Like, is Aubrey going to kick a lot of field goals because they won't be able to make touchdowns, or no field goals because they won't even get close? I don't know. That could go either way, Ma. You could win or lose. I hate to break it to you. She's probably like, no shit, John. Oh, man, that's tough. Let me see. Oh, man. So Oscar and Mel are going to be 1-2 now. Oscar's beating Anthony. Good job, Oscar, because I need to pass Jonathan and Anthony to have a chance for the playoffs. And Darlene, I'm beating Jonathan directly. You're beating Anthony. My mom's beating Darlene by 11. It's falling perfect for the NOOCH. And now we still got 3 weeks left. I'm creeping. I'm hard to kill. Oscar's beating Anthony, taking care of business. My mother's beating Darlene by 11. I'm beating John. Oh, me and John are not done yet, but I got positions going too. I'm up by 12. I have the Texans D, and John's got Ferguson. All right, I should hang on unless Ferguson puts up a 20 and I put up like nothing. Mel went over 200 again. Mel beat T Rich. T Rich put up a 142 and lost. And Cody is quietly just getting right to the playoffs. Cody's beating Gecko. So it's getting to be less teams. I might be the last team. I think Gecko might be out now. And if I take a whole game on Darlene, Jonathan, and Anthony, that's beautiful. And then next week I got Anthony directly, so I can take him out directly. Perfect. Who the hell does Mel have on his team? That he's not. It's not even close each week. Carmelo's team this week, another 215 points. Carmelo, basketball guy. Joe Burrow, quarterback, 34. Josh Jacobs, 25. Wow. Saquon Barkley, 38. Jamar Chase, 26. Keenan Allen, 8. Taysom Hill, 52. What? Oh, my goodness. He threw for completions. He had 7 carries for 138 yards. Oh, my God. 3 touchdowns, 1 40-yard rush, 1 50-yard rush, 8 for 10, 8 catches, 50 more yards. Oh, my God. Taysom Hill went crazy. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Did anybody even realize that? I don't even think nobody said a word about that. No wonder what Mel was talking about. And Baltimore Ravens 13 on the D. That's not bad. Wow. See, you never know. It's tough, man. You just need to get to the playoffs because the best teams can have a slow week. Oscar 22 from Gibbs, 16.6 for McCaffrey. That's going to be hard to beat. Devontae got up to 13. I can't believe the Jets lost again. Oh my goodness. They stink. You know what? I don't think Rodgers should get the decision to come back. I think they should go look another direction. He can't play. He doesn't play good anymore. I hate to say that because I don't want to sound. Everybody in society says, "Oh, you're hating." I think he's not a great quarterback anymore. Like Tom Brady, his game was different. His game was different. He was in that pocket, fucking winging it. I don't see that shit from Rodgers. I don't see it. I see an old man doesn't have it, reacting late. The blitz, the rush comes. He goes to move, but they always get him, and he falls like not strong, not sturdy at all. Russell Wilson still looks kind of sturdy, gets away. Rodgers looks 41. And I'll tell you what, it's a testament to Tom Brady. We got to look back and really fucking give Brady credit because if we go back in history, only a few guys, and Tom Brady is the oldest, came back and fucking dominated and won like that. Like, not everybody did it. Rodgers, this mission failed. If I'm Rodgers, like, what do you do now? Do you try to go to another team and show that the Jets are just a shitty organization? Let's go win a Super Bowl, like somebody. Like, I don't know. Like, do you go elsewhere? Do you come to the Jets next year? I don't know. Go. How about the Giants? Didn't we just depart from Daniel Jones? I'll take Rodgers. Fuck it. I'll take Aaron Rodgers. I don't want Tommy Cutlets. I'm Italian, but I'm not into that fairy tale shit. If we're gonna go with Tommy Cutlets next year, I'll take a shot on Rodgers. It can't get any worse for us. CJ Stroud, 12 touchdowns, 6 picks this year. They blew a big lead last week. Who did they blow the lead to? Texans blew a big lead last week and lost the game. I can't remember to who, but I remember they blew the lead. I gotta look. That'll bother me. Oh, wow. Your opponent? See, you got lucky. Carmelo. I don't know. Like, Carmelo is balls deep in basketball practice right now. Like, Carmelo is at basketball 100 hours a day, and he's got his own job also in the daytime. Like, he's not like, for the fact that he threw Taysom Hill in, like, that's like his throw in. The guy with the strongest team already throws in a tight end that puts up a 50. That's when you're running good. Like, is anybody going to – I don't know if Mel's losing this year. His team is rolling, man. That's scary for in the mojo department. He's got a lot of good mojo going with that squad this year. I'll tell you what. That's what did. Hey, I wonder if T-Rich. I sent the skydiver falling from the sky. A couple guys that are worried they're losing a little bit in the JFFL. I sent a couple skydivers in the Giffies. Is that how you call it, Giffies? I sent a couple skydivers in the Giffies. I'm one. As long as Joe Mixon doesn't hit a grand slam tonight, I'm gonna win my third in a row, back from the ashes. I was 3-5. I could be 6-5. Is this happening? Pinch me. Am I dreaming? I'm usually a hard luck guy in fantasy. I got lucky this week, maybe, but you know what? I'm playing a guy's team who, yeah, I can't count this win. No. Mixon has been like fucking Jim Brown this year. What? if I ever counted this win before the whole game is up, then I haven't watched football in my life. No. I'm not relaxing on this one. It's going to be a rough watch rooting against Joe Mixon because he's been looking good. Tell you what. Now, let's see who's got the rushing lead now after yesterday. It was Henry, but Saquon had another $150 Thursday. What did Henry have? Let's see. I'll find out right now. I'm a geek. I'm a stat geek like that. I love that stuff. Ooh, it's getting close. The rushing lead has got. This is a good rushing lead. Two backs that are fucking legends. Henry, new team. Barkley, new team. Right now, they're 1-2. Derrick Henry's leading the league in rushing, 1,185 yards. Wow, we only just played 11 weeks. They got 7 more weeks. One of these guys could get 2,000. Wow. And Barkley's right behind him, 1,137. 1,137 yards. So Barkley's 38 yards behind Henry. Jacobs is 200 yards behind both of them. More, 300 yards. And Chuba Hubbard and Gibbs. Gibbs is only a couple yards behind Jacobs and Hubbard. Where's my boy Montgomery? He's my MVP, boy. Oh, 20 burger or better every week. Montgomery, fantasy football unsung hero of the year. I'm calling it. I'm naming him right now. Montgomery for Detroit. What a pleasure it's been having him on my team this year. My glue. Where is he? He's not even. I don't even see him. He's been so good for me. How come I don't see him? Montgomery's 21st in rushing, 600 yards. Very modest. 4.3 a carry. Man, that's the best 600 yards I've ever seen in my life, boy. I love that fucking guy. I got to send him a DM. Thank you. Keep running hard, buddy. How many touchdowns does he have? 10? Wow, that's why I like him so much. 10 tutties. 10 tutties. Let's see the tutty leaders. Ooh, he's third. He's third in the NFL in touchdowns, Montgomery. You see that? Henry's got 13. Jalen Hurts got 11. And Montgomery's got 10. Montgomery's the second, number 2 out of the running backs touchdowns because Hurts is not a running back. Wow. After Derrick Henry, nobody's got more touchdowns at running back than Jordan Montgomery. That's right. NOOCH, 5th round draft pick, baby. Let's go. But I don't get no credit. My league mates, they're making fun of me. They don't want to give me any credit. They're still saying how afraid they are of the guy that I traded with, even though I haven't lost yet since then. This is going to be 3 in a row, maybe. And they're still talking about the other end. You know what, guys? I got it. It just so happens that we're playing each other next week. So after I win this one, that'll be 3 in a row. And then next week, the one that you're focusing on, I'll take care of him myself. I got you, Zolman. I got you. I love you. But this week coming, I'm going to get you, buddy. I'm going to get you. So this final one's going in. Then I'm going to relax a little bit, watch the game. I'm just putting in this final one. I might have to sign back in too. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna sign back in. I love when they ask me if I'm sure 30 times. Oh no. I got a funny one. I'll be gambling and I'll be losing. And they'll be like, "Are you enjoying this experience?" And I'll go, "No." I'll tell them, like, "Fuck you, no." Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm about to throw a bet in, and before my finger could hit it, a pop up. "Are you enjoying this experience?" "No, get out of here." Swear to God, that's true. I hate those pop-ups. Don't pop up and ask me how I'm doing when I'm about to make a bet. How am I doing? Get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language. Oh, okay. So here we go. Texans money line. That's number 1. This is not going more than 4 legs. We're gonna go 4 legs, including the Houston Texans money line, and we're gonna smash this parlay. And I'm gonna repeat myself about 10 times and then get out of here. Okay. Texans money line minus 370. I'm going to look at the usual suspects, but I'm not going Mixon. Let's see, Mixon rushing yards ladder. 70 yards is minus 290. 80 yards is minus 184. What is he, fucking Walter Payton? 90 yards minus 120. You don't even get plus yards with Mixon until 100 yards. You know what that means? Don't even go near that. That's ridiculous. You could find a guy like Mechie. He gets one catch for 15 yards at even money, and you get 95 yards with Mixon and lose. It doesn't make sense to me. So stay away from the sucker bets. Mixon, they got the value so high because all the, MMA fans say casuals. All the casuals who just want to put a bet in tonight, they kind of know guys. Oh, well, Mixon's doing good. Yeah, well, they're robbing you on the odds. So be careful. Don't bet too much Mixon tonight. Just if you got him in fantasy, that should be enough. CD Lamb, no, because Rush is the quarterback. We don't know anything that Dallas is going to succeed. Nico Collins, I think they're going to be very careful with Nico Collins. Make him a decoy tonight. Make him get, half the usage. You think he's going to play 92% of the snaps when Mechie's been playing that good? Long neck Schultz is the tight end. Tank Dell. Come on. And Stephon Diggs is not there. So I'm liking the other pass catchers for the Texans. Nico Collins is going to do so much. Tank Dell is not a high volume guy. Tank Dell's a long guy. Tank Dell's not a 10 catch guy. So I'm looking at Ferguson. Like we said before, I think I'm going to stay with the same guys unless something else. What about an anytime touchdown? I'll go Houston in an anytime touchdown. Oh, I got it. Tolbert, 25 yards for Dallas. I'm calling that. I love that. Jalen Tolbert, 25 yards. What does a shit team do when they're down? They're going to give it to Rico Dow 37 times? No. They're going to be down 100, throwing meaningless shit. Tolbert will get 25 yards in his sleep tonight. It's at minus 110. You see? That's worth it. So we got Texans to win. Tolbert for 25. Schultz, 25. We're going to go in with 25 because the other one, Oscar, I did it for 3. Schultz for 25. We got 3 legs already looking beautiful here. So far, Texans money line, Jalen Tolbert for 25, Schultz for 25. I'm going ugly. This is an ugly parlay. That's why I'm gonna do it and get out of here. Just remember this one. This one's the ugly parlay of the night. Sometimes you got to win ugly. I don't need the pretty the high level players. No, we're gonna win ugly tonight. We're gonna win ugly. And well, you know what? We're gonna go Mechie with a 20-yard reception. Yeah, you didn't know I had that one in my back pocket. Okay. This parlay is plus 1,449. Please, guys, write this one down, will you? Don't say I never did anything for you. $5 wins $72.50. Now, you could put $2 on it. It still pays $30 almost, $28.99. So, guys, play the NOOCH scratch off. At least put $2 on it. And if it comes out, you got yourself $30. It's a big plus 1449. That's huge with the Mechie. We're going to bring it home with Mechie. Houston Texans money line. Jalen Tolbert, 25 yards. Schultz, 25 yards. Mechie, 20-yard catch. That's the scratch off of the night. I'll type it in for you, chooches. Type it in for you guys. Mechie, 20-yard plus catch. This is on FanDuel, guys. Tolbert, 25 yards receiving. Schultz, 25 yards receiving. And Houston Texans to win the game. To win an ugly game. an ugly, boring game. But we're just trying to win a bet, guys. Now, you see that? That bet comes out to plus 1,449. Now, translation, if anybody ever put $25 on that, it would pay, let me see. Ooh, wow, look at that. 25 on that would pay, look at this one. Ooh. Tell me that's not a nice bet. That's what 25 bucks pays on my bet. Like if I was in the casino with the boys, I'd put a 20 burger on that. Put a 20 burger on that for about 312. It's a nice bet. Mechie for a 20-yard catch. Tolbert 25. Second best receiver on Dallas. Shit squad. Everything's fucked up. CD Lamb might not even want to finish the game. He's fucking fed up. Tolbert 25. I'm a sports psychologist. I think about this shit. And that's why I get a lot of them. Schultz, you can't stretch it out all day, CJ Stroud. You need long neck. That's where Schultz should gobble up 25 like Pac-Man. Gobble up 25. And I'm going to gobble up a little tuna and watch the game. I'll see you guys later.